gonna fill out this complaint on Ashley Brown, the chief of police. Who investigates the chief of police? All right, so everything went well at City Hall. Did our FOIA request, no issues. That's what I like to see. Now let's head over to the police department side and make sure that they respect our freedom of press right.
Can I help you with something?
Hey, how you doing today, sir?
Good. Can I help you?
Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
Can I help you? You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Self.
Sergeant Self?
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
It's an employee parking lot and you're not an employee. And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
So
when they walk inside the building. So
this parking lot is not a secured area.
okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Well, this is for employees. You're not an employee and you're making
it's employees parking,
Listen
sir.
to me. You're making our employees feel uncomfortable when they come in and out from their vehicles. So that's where the problem is.
I understand what I don't understand what you're saying, because how would I make somebody feel uncomfortable? I don't understand.
Because you're not an employee and you're in an employee parking lot and you're making the employees feel uncomfortable, the female employees that are
This is an employee parking lot, like you said. I'm not parking. I'm a journalist exercising my freedom of press right in a public area.
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
Okay, what I told you was you're making employees feel uncomfortable. I've asked you for your ID. You're on
That's not a
public
crime,
property.
sir. That's not a crime. I'm asking, you should know that in Georgia, you have to have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that's been committed, sir. I just told you I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Yeah, and you're being
freedom of
suspicious.
press.
You're not. You don't belong in this parking lot. You're
Suspicious is not a crime, sir. Suspicion is not a crime. You know that, Sergeant. Come on, you know, suspicion is not a crime.
Okay, let me see your driver's license, please, or an ID.
Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. You keep on walking.
Okay, if I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
I'm going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist.
Who
Who are you, sir?
I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
Where's the professionalism? My sergeant asked you for a driver's license.
If you tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is the employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is. I'm not parking here.
This is the employee parking
is this
lot.
fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear. It's not a fenced off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no trespassing signs or anything like that, sir. I'm not breaking the law, sir. I'm actually engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, and I feel like you're trying to bully me along with your sergeant. And sir, who are you? Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully unless he has reasonable articulable suspicion I've committed a crime.
Why are you in my parking lot?
That's a failure. That's a failure on your part, sir. You're supposed to educate your employees, correct?
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city.
No.
Yes, I was.
Tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you
under
to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm gonna go on a public sidewalk, and I'm gonna continue to
What you
record.
doing?
I'm gonna continue to record your parking lot. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that, or
Get him a complaint form. Go get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it out. That's real
You know
professional.
everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead.
You're behind you. Okay. You want to file a complaint?
You guys are the ones that are being aggressive here. You're not walking behind me.
Walk up by the flagpole and he'll go get you a.
I will. Don't worry about it.
report.
I will. What's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You get a report so you can file a complaint.
Yeah, I know you don't care, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Then comes civil litigation, Chief. Then comes civil litigation. Because I was trespassing in your parking lot. That's a public parking lot.
Hey, we're not going to debate it. You want to file a complaint? He's about to get
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Let's make that clear.
No, you're trying to tell me what.
You don't tell me what to do. So you're the public servant here.
If you want to file the complaint.
I do want to
here,
file a
get your
complaint.
complaint form.
You guys have a bad attitude. Especially you, Sergeant. You came over here trying to threaten me with my ID.
All right.
You got a bad attitude, man.
That's
You
a
got to
matter-
learn. You got to learn Georgia state law.
That's your matter of opinion.
So do you understand that under Georgia state law, you cannot demand ID from law-abiding citizens, sir? Do you understand that or not? Was that on the sergeant's exam, or was it? Fill it out.
You don't need to.
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're gonna kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Oh, fill it out then.
All
You
right,
wanna
thank
fill it
you.
out?
Excuse me.
You need to borrow your pen too, or
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I'm with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you
Get
an
out.
ID. I'm not showing you an
Get out my
ID, sir.
building.
you're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building? Hello? Hello? All right, let's try and open the door. Who do I hand the complaint form to when I'm done?
Once you're done, I'll get it.
Okay, and do I get like a receipt number or something like that? There's no receipt number for your complaints?
No.
What a bunch of clowns. Pooler Police Department. Clowns. We're gonna fill out this complaint on Ashley Brown, the Chief of Police. Who investigates the Chief of Police?
All done?
Yeah, right here it says, all parties filing a formal written complaint are entitled to receive a copy of the original statement free of charge. So I would like it if a receiving supervisor can sign right there and give me a copy as it's stated on the form. You know what? I want to do a public records request too. Let's find out how much money you guys are making abusing your authority. How much tax dollars you've taken from everyone.
Here's your open record request if you want to fill it out. It'll tell you how to do that, and here's your copy, okay?
Okay. My copy.
Yeah.
Will you guys allow me to do it here? I don't understand what's the big deal.
Not if you're recording.
But where's the signs that says I can't record in here? Where's the law?
We don't have to have signs, but
You sure do. This is a constitutionally protected activity. That's
can't
what this
record
is.
it. As soon as you pass through that doorway, you're now private property to the
It's
city.
public
of
property.
There's sensitive information, and both these windows that can be called on video, so you can't record in there.
Let's fill out this open records request.
You got it?
Yep. So what I'm requesting is all police department employees' names, titles, and salaries.
Okay.
Can I get a copy of that too?
It'll be sent to who does our open records request. And you didn't finish filling the form out. It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
and your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No, that's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it works.
You're allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay, you did not make it anonymous.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter. I want to speak to the chief.
No,
I want to speak to the
the
chief.
chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously.
let me explain to you how something simple here. Anonymous would mean you didn't put your name and phone number. So you took the anonymous part out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever.
Certain parts of it can be anonymous.
Are you done?
I don't have to give you my name.
All right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learn from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
All right. Have a safe day, okay?
Yeah. All right, guys, so trespass from the public lobby in the police station, trespass from publicly accessible parking lot. But we're going to stay around for a little bit, record what we could see from public to prove the point that we can record what we can see from public. It's not worth getting arrested over just to step foot on their parking lot, but we're gonna film from the sidewalk here. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the city hall and the police department in the city of Pooler, Georgia. Definitely a big time fail here. Trespass from a publicly accessible parking lot, trespass from a public lobby. I was treated with such disregard, disrespect, unprofessionalism. The chief of police himself wouldn't identify himself until the very last minute. This goes to show that when you have bad leadership at the top, it trickles down to the entire department. So I would definitely classify this department here in the city of Pooler as a bunch of tyrants, because if their chief of police is a tyrant, then they all must be tyrants, because he sets the example. He's the one that's supposed to investigate complaints and hold them accountable for their actions. And obviously he's not going to do that because he doesn't hold himself accountable for his own actions.